Businesses and marketers assume that they're creating content for humans, for their target audiences. They spend hours together in researching about their ideal customer persona, their target audiences, and they decide they have to come up with a very meaningful, emotional, or a slick video ad that goes ahead and converts them, and have to maintain the brand guidelines, have to maintain all the aesthetics. But little do they know that these ads are not even seen by humans. Let that sink in for a second. Those ads that you're spending hours together to create a beautiful masterclass in how to come up with ad creatives are not even being watched by humans anymore. Welcome to the new reality of marketing, where your ads will hit the bots first and then the humans. It's not a human reading your ad anymore. It's an AI agent. And your emotionally charged, beautifully crafted ad is not even seen by a human. Welcome to the new era of marketing, where bots, not humans, are your first audiences. What am I even talking about? From a business standpoint, it is very clear what we're doing. We are going ahead and researching our target customers. We are going ahead and crafting very intelligent, smart ads, a very value-based offer. But on the other hand, audiences are also doing something. They're not keeping quiet. They are searching something throughout the day. But guess what? These searches are not even happening on platforms like Google or Meta. They are happening on AI-powered interfaces like ChatGPT, Perplexity, or they're using agents. They're interacting with a ton of other AI tools. Now, these agents that people are interacting with, these platforms that they're interacting with, can browse websites, can go ahead and pull articles from different sources, can collate articles from different sources, they can browse the internet, they can even interact with the ads that you're running, click on the ads and fetch information from these ads, and then can make decisions on the user's behalf. And unlike humans, they don't really care about the design, they don't really care about the brand aesthetics, they're not really bothered about the emotional appeal that your ad is making or the emotional connect that your video is trying to make. They just need information. They are doing their best to be as loyal to the person who has raised a query on these LLMs or AI agents to go ahead and find them exactly what they want. Somebody said, go ahead and book me the best hotels in California. Now the agent's job is just one thing. It has to do its best, unleash all its intelligence, all its power to go ahead and get the user the best hotel deals that he can find. Now here, no design aesthetics is coming into play, no video emotional appeal is coming into play. What is coming into play is the information that your ad conveys. Your ad is your ad talking about the kind of property that you're advertising, or about your hotel? Is it talking enough about your hotel? Is it talking enough about your discounts that you offer? Is it talking enough about the amenities? Is it talking enough about, does it have enough information to go ahead and take a decision and help the user who has searched for best hotels in California? Now strangely what happens is the focus shifts from how good your ad creative is, how emotional your video ad is, how smart your offer is, to the context of, is your ad offering all the pieces of information for the AI agent to go ahead and take a decision or not? In a real world, let's say somebody wanted to check for cheap flights to Paris, and the AI agent went ahead and found out the cheap flights, what is the to and fro price, what are the lounge offers that the service provider can come up with. It went ahead, browsed it, took an action and closed. There is no time to go ahead and look at how emotional the ad is, how beautifully the message is, how well crafted the offer is. It's done. It only takes data. It only takes decisions about what is being conveyed in the ad, not what the system is seeing. Now, in this context, it becomes very important for marketers and businesses to focus on the fact that not just design and other creative elements. What is more important now is the structured data that you can pass on to your ad. Do you have enough product information that you're passing on to the ad? Is your product feed containing all the parameters that are important to make a decision? And does it appear as schema? When I say schema, I'm talking about metadata. Every ad that is being shown, whether it is a banner ad, whether it is a video ad on any other platform, do we have enough context for the system to understand, for the bot to go ahead and take a decision based upon what the user or the viewer has searched for? Now, the first thing that becomes important, the P0, the priority 0, becomes to give all the context, to give all the information for the bot so that it finds enough information, not the user first. This isn't just theory. Platforms like Amazon are going ahead and giving capabilities to advertisers so that they are optimizing their videos or product videos in a way that they can be read by bots easily. So now you need to optimize for the machines first. Now there are two kinds of marketers who optimize for people, who optimize for people. But smart marketers optimize for both. It is not an apocalyptic world where there is everything is taken over by the machines. But if you don't take the first few steps today, you're going to be obsolete, because very soon machines are going to be taking decisions and at a grand scale. Now now you may be wondering, okay, what is this? This all makes sense, but how does it play out in the real world? Why would a viewer for whom I'm running the ad will go ahead and how will he spend money to build an agent for himself? It doesn't make sense, right? But let me explain how it works. A person who is an average Joe like you and I will go ahead to a platform like a Perplexity Shopping or let's say or Smart Shopper plugins, or will go ahead and look at things like ChatGPT Operator and will say, go ahead and find the best sushi restaurant for me and make a reservation. We have seen that happen in the world, right? So Operator is completely equipped to go ahead and make a decision on your behalf because you have given it all the information. Now Operator will go ahead and search on your behalf across all these platforms. That's the point of contact where machines and ads come together. That's where ads will go ahead and make meaningful inferences of the ads that they're seeing, where design doesn't meet. What meets the eye is not important. What pointers you're providing in the ad becomes more important. The operator finishes its decision making, closes the loop, and then it delivers the results to you. A sale is made without the very own target audience that you are advertising for even clicking the mouse. All he had done is he instructed the operator or a Perplexity Shopping agent to go ahead and make that happen for him. As simple as that. There are a lot of platforms that businesses are using today for optimizing their ads, optimizing their campaigns, and to also make sure that they convey exactly what they want to convey. There are agentic platforms like Liza that businesses are using, where they go ahead and take care of campaign optimizations, end-to-end optimizations. They can build custom agents if they wanted to as a business owner. Now, there is another thing which I wanted to talk to you about, which is, I don't know how many of you have seen this, but this is Perplexity Shopping, which is the new experience for shopping, which is launched in the US, I believe, where the caption says shop like a pro. Let's see how this is. I am setting up a new home. Forget the grammar, but I'm setting up a new home and I need, ignore the spelling mistakes. I'm setting up a new home and I need you to help me put together a shopping list of all the things I may have to buy with appropriate deals on each product and an exact URL where I can buy. Right? Now think about this. This becomes very, very efficient in price comparison, tool comparison, destination comparison. Everything can be made easy because a user is already always confused about what he wants to buy, where he wants to buy it from, when does he want to buy it, is this a good time, is this a good price. Now these are all opportunities for people to go ahead and build AI agents. For example, if you are a business owner, you would want to capitalize on this trend and build your agents in such a way that they cater to all these questions people or users or your potential audiences may already have, right? Okay, now this is how Perplexity Shopping works. Now these are all the living room essentials, where to buy. It has given me specific URLs of where I can buy this from. And the best thing is it has taken my IP into account and it is only showing me accounts from India. Now if I was in the US, it would have shown me locations or websites or shopping portals from the US, right? Now that is how smart the system is. Now if I go to, let's say, Wooden Street, and if I go to this website and if I buy something, I didn't even interact with the ad. I simply went ahead and clicked on my agent or my Perplexity AI agent or a shopping assistant went ahead and did all the major refining for me. I didn't even have to click on the ad. So this is where agents are interacting with your ads as a business owner first and not the user. So you would better be wanting to prepare for this world to come. And it is not funny anymore. And things are going to get even dynamic with this. So dynamic pricing, optimizing for your ads, going ahead and giving all the information that the user or the agent would want to know when you're promoting something, when you're speaking about something, trying to nurture them, trying to give them all that they want, identifying where they are in the buying cycle through an agent. All this becomes very, very important. You may either want to build these agents yourself, or you may want to use tools like Liza, which can help you identify these things. So the mindset shift should be, don't design ads that just look good, but they should be they should be good in terms of what they can bring to the potential user, so that you need to satisfy the bot first so that it puts your ad in touch with the human by the way it researches stuff. If your ads are not structured for them, they will never show your ad. Now imagine how Google was when your ad when your content was not up to their guidelines. Your listing would never show in the SEO results, right? So this is another scenario like that, where you would have to optimize for the bots. This is not just a trend, it is a new frontier in marketing. And if you have any questions, if you need more examples like these, I have a few breakdown sessions coming up in the next week. So please put it down in the comments, share it with your friends or business owners or marketers for that matter. This is the new world of marketing. Thank you so much. My name is Casey. Until next time, ciao.